What if I told you that $10,000 could manifest in your life in just 30 days? Sounds unbelievable? It's not. In fact, the secret lies within your own mind, specifically in the way you think, feel, and believe. The moment you truly grasp this concept, you'll understand how to not just wish for something, but to attract it effortlessly. That here's the catch. It's not about external circumstances or waiting for the perfect moment. It's about tapping into the power of your inner world. If you've been struggling with doubts, wondering why abundance feels so far away, it's because you've been looking in the wrong places. The key to attracting wealth is in how you focus your energy, not in what you do externally. That you've probably heard people say that success requires effort. But what if the effort isn't as hard as we've been taught to believe? What if the real work is simply changing your perception, aligning with your true desire, and trusting that the universe is already working on your behalf? Stay tuned, because what I'm about to share will unlock your ability to manifest exactly what you want. And it all starts in the next few minutes. The first step to manifesting anything is to get crystal clear about what you truly want. You can't hit a target you haven't even defined. So take a moment to really ask yourself, what is it that you desire? Is it just the number, $10,000, or is there a deeper reason behind that number? What would this money do for you? How would it change your life? Most people make the mistake of being vague with their desires, hoping that the universe will somehow just figure it out. But the universe operates on clarity. The clearer you are, the quicker things start to shift in your favor. If you want $10,000, don't just think about getting it. Visualize what you will do with that money. Will you pay off debt, start a business, or travel somewhere you've always dreamed of? When you see the bigger picture, your desire takes on a life of its own. This isn't just about material gain. It's about understanding the feeling behind your desire. When you think about that $10,000, how does it make you feel? Excited? Relieved? Grateful? That feeling is your guide. It's the energy that will begin attracting the circumstances that align with your goal. The more vividly you can feel that emotion, the more magnetic your energy becomes. Now let go of the how or when. It's not your job to figure out the logistics. Your job is to create the desire, feel the emotion, and let the universe take care of the rest. Every time you revisit your desire, you're strengthening its foundation. Every moment you spend clarifying your desire is a moment spent aligning yourself with its fulfillment. That if you've been asking for something without knowing exactly what it is, you're probably feeling stuck. But once you decide, really decide, what you want and why, everything begins to change. The clearer you get, the more the pieces fall into place. And when you feel certain, unwavering about your desire, that's when the doors of opportunity begin to open. Imagine for a moment that you've already received the $10,000. What would that feel like? Can you see it, touch it, live in it? The first and most important step in manifesting anything, especially large amounts of money, is truly believing that it's possible for you. Not just hoping, but knowing deep down that it's not just a fantasy, but a reality waiting to unfold. When you truly believe something is possible, the universe has a way of aligning with that belief. The energy you emit, the vibration of certainty and expectation, will attract exactly what you believe you deserve. If you carry doubts or fears in your mind, you'll continue to receive exactly that: more doubt, more fear, more scarcity. But when you stand in full confidence, knowing that $10,000 is already on its way, the universe can't help but move toward you in ways you can't even imagine. Belief isn't about seeing to believe, it's about believing to see. What you believe creates your reality, not the other way around. Every successful manifestation starts with a foundation of unwavering belief. If you doubt that $10,000 could flow into your life, your thoughts and actions will subconsciously block that flow. Your beliefs shape your experiences, so make sure they are aligned with your desires. The mind is a powerful tool, but it's only as strong as the thoughts you feed it. If you've ever caught yourself thinking, "That's too much money for me," or "I'm not worthy of that," you're unknowingly pushing away the very thing you want. Let go of those thoughts now. Replace them with the knowing that you are deserving and capable of manifesting what you desire. When you truly believe that $10,000 is not just a number, but a reality that is already on its way, your mindset shifts. And when that shift happens, everything else follows. The more you hold on to this belief, the more opportunities, synchronicities, and ideas will come your way. Your thoughts and actions will align with the goal you've set, and you'll start to notice the signs that money is on its way. But none of this can happen without the strong belief that it's possible for you. So ask yourself, do you truly believe this can happen? If your answer is yes, watch as everything starts falling into place. Imagine you wake up tomorrow with $10,000 in your bank account. It's there waiting for you. But here's the most important question. Can you see it? Not just in your mind's eye, but deep down in your heart. The truth is, without a clear intention, you'll always be running in circles. The moment you set a clear intention, the entire universe begins to shift. It's not magic, it's a law that governs your reality. Think about this. When you're truly focused on what you want, there's no room for confusion or hesitation. The universe responds to clarity. If you're wishy-washy, constantly changing your desires, how can you expect to receive anything solid? Your intention is the signal you send out to the world, telling it exactly what you want. If that signal is muddled, how can you expect the universe to give you a clear answer? Now, this doesn't mean you should just think about money in a general sense. It's not enough to say, I want money. No, it's about getting specific. How much money? How do you want it to come? The clearer you are, the quicker things start to move. Your focus sharpens, your energy aligns, and suddenly, the actions you need to take seem obvious. But there's a deeper layer to this. Setting a clear intention isn't just about getting what you want. It's about claiming it. You must be so certain in your desire that you embody it fully. When you feel that clarity, there's no more room for doubt. You don't need to wonder if it's coming or question how it will happen. Your certainty creates a pathway, and the universe simply has to follow. When you make a decision and set that intention, you're putting everything in motion. You're no longer waiting for something to happen to you. Instead, you're creating the exact reality you want. And that's where the magic happens. When you align your inner world with a clear intention, everything outside of you begins to rearrange. This is your invitation to get crystal clear about what you want, why you want it, and how you will feel once you have it. Once you claim that intention, nothing can stop you. The universe has no choice but to deliver. The words you speak to yourself have more power than you think. Every time you speak, you are sending signals to your mind and the universe, creating your reality. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and the first thought you have is negative. You think about your bank account, your job, or your circumstances. What do you think is going to follow that? More of the same. Why? Because your mind responds to the energy you give it. But here's the turning point. What if, instead of focusing on what's missing, you began to speak as if everything you desire is already on its way? It's not about pretending, it's about creating the feeling and energy of abundance right now. Every affirmation you say should resonate deeply within you, moving from a hopeful wish to a certain reality. When you affirm, I am abundant, you're not just stating a fact, you're setting the wheels of the universe into motion, inviting the energy of abundance to flow freely into your life. The key is to feel the truth of your words, to live them fully in the present. It's easy to fall into the trap of speaking about lack, about waiting for something to change. But change doesn't come from waiting, it comes from doing. And by doing, I mean choosing to speak with purpose. Your words must match the vision of the life you're building. The universe can only reflect back what you give it. If you're speaking in terms of struggle, lack, or fear, that's exactly what you'll see. But when you speak in terms of success, abundance, and joy, your external world begins to shift in alignment with those beliefs. Self-talk is more than just a daily routine. It's the foundation of how you view yourself and the world. Every time you catch yourself slipping into doubt or negativity, pause and replace those thoughts with empowering words. You might not see immediate results, but day by day, as you change your inner dialogue, the outer results will begin to show up. You have the power to reprogram your mind with the words you choose. So ask yourself, are you choosing words that empower you or ones that keep you stuck? Speak your desired reality into existence and watch as the world around you starts to reflect it. Imagine for a moment that $10,000 is already in your hands. How does that feel? If you can't answer that question clearly, you're missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. Manifestation isn't just about wanting something. It's about embodying the feeling of already having it. The moment you step into the emotional state of owning that $10,000, you've crossed the threshold from desire to manifestation. This isn't a passive waiting game. You must feel the reality of what you're attracting as though it's happening right now. What does having that money mean to you? Does it bring peace, freedom, excitement, or something else entirely? Dive into that feeling deeply, because it's not just a mental exercise, it's a key part of the manifestation process. Start by vividly imagining where you are when you receive the money. Picture yourself looking at your bank account or holding the cash in your hands. Notice how you feel in that moment, how light, confident, or grateful you are. That's the energy you need to carry with you, and it's imperative to keep that emotional state as real and present as possible. The more you feel the emotion of already having $10,000, the more you train your mind and energy to align with that vibration. If your emotions stay locked in a place of scarcity, doubt, or frustration, you'll continue to attract more of those experiences. But when you truly step into the feeling of abundance, you begin to create the space for more to come to you, that it's not enough to merely think about the money. Feeling as if it's already yours is what shifts everything. Emotions are a magnetic force. They draw experiences, people, and opportunities to you that match that energy. When you carry the feeling of abundance, you naturally start to notice more ways for it to show up in your life. You're no longer chasing it, it starts to chase you. So, don't just wait for the circumstances to change. Change your emotions first. Feel the joy, the relief, the excitement of having everything you desire. When you can hold that emotion consistently, you're not just hoping for $10,000 anymore. You're attracting it effortlessly. Imagine closing your eyes and seeing exactly what you want in vivid detail. You can hear it, feel it, and even smell it. The more real it becomes in your mind, the closer it is to becoming real in your life. Visualization isn't just about daydreaming. It's about creating a mental blueprint for your desires, one so powerful that the universe has no choice but to follow your lead. Think about this for a second. If you can truly experience something in your mind, down to the smallest detail, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between that mental image and reality. To your mind, it's happening right now. This is the secret to manifestation. It's not just about wishing for something, but about deeply immersing yourself in the experience of already having it. But here's the key. It's not just about imagining your goal for a few seconds and walking away. Visualization works when you give it your full attention and emotion. Feel the excitement, the gratitude, the satisfaction of already living your dream. These feelings are what fuel the process, because the energy you emit is the energy the universe responds to. If you can feel the joy, the abundance, the success as if it's already yours, you've aligned your energy with what you desire. Now take it a step further. Picture not just the end result, but also the journey. See the actions you take, the steps you'll walk, the small decisions that lead you to your goal. In this way, you're programming your subconscious mind to recognize opportunities that align with your desire. You're telling it, this is what I'm meant for, and suddenly, those opportunities start showing up in your reality. When you're visualizing, don't let doubt creep in. Know that your vision is as real as the air you breathe. Trust that every detail you've imagined is already in the process of manifesting. The more you commit to this practice, the clearer your path will become, and the faster your desires will unfold before you. Visualization is not a passive activity. It's an active force in the manifestation process. It's the moment when your thoughts align with your feelings and your actions begin to match. So the next time you close your eyes, create a mental movie that feels more real than any physical experience. And watch as the universe starts to deliver exactly what you've been visualizing. Manifestation isn't just about sitting back and waiting for the universe to deliver. It's about taking the kind of action that aligns with the energy of your desires. Action, but not just any action. Inspired action. So, how do you know when the right action is calling you? It's simple, you'll feel it. It's the spark, the nudge, the idea that feels too good to ignore. The real secret is being open to those ideas that come to you effortlessly, not forcing yourself into action just because you think you should. Inspired action isn't about doing more work. It's about doing the right work at the right time. You might be sitting quietly and suddenly a thought pops into your mind. Call this person, apply for this opportunity, or start that project. That's your intuition speaking, guiding you toward your goal. Here's the thing. When you're aligned with your desires, the actions you take flow naturally, without resistance. You don't feel exhausted or frustrated. Instead, you feel a sense of excitement and purpose. Inspired action is effortless, even when it pushes you slightly out of your comfort zone. It feels like you're moving with the current, not against it. Too often, people confuse forced action with real progress. They hustle, they grind, they burn out, and while they wonder why their goals seem out of reach. When you're in alignment with your desires, you'll notice that the right opportunities show up almost effortlessly. It's not about pushing harder, it's about trusting that when you feel inspired to move, you're being guided in the right direction. The beauty of inspired action is that it can be as simple as sending that one email or having a conversation with someone you've never met before. These small steps are what build momentum, one easy, inspired decision at a time. The universe responds to action, not frantic, desperate action, but the kind that feels like a natural extension of your vision.so. Next time you feel that nudge, don't hesitate. Trust that the action you're being called to take is leading you closer to your manifestation. When you follow these intuitive cues, you'll notice how quickly things start to fall into place. The universe doesn't just deliver your desires to you, it works with you, matching your energy with aligned action. Imagine you're holding a treasure chest in your hands, full of all your desires, wealth, love, success. Now picture yourself gripping that chest so tightly, afraid to let it go. The more you cling, the harder it becomes to open the chest and receive what's inside. Does this sound familiar? This is exactly what happens when you hold on too tightly to the outcome of your desires. The universe can only deliver what you're ready to receive, but if you're attached to a specific outcome or timeline, you're essentially blocking its flow. Attachment creates resistance. The very thing you desire can't reach you if you're trying to control every detail of how it arrives. When you focus too much on the how or when, you're pushing the universe away. It's like trying to catch a butterfly with your bare hands. The more you chase it, the faster it flies away. The key isn't in grasping tightly, but in letting go of control and trusting that what you desire is already on its way. This doesn't mean you stop taking action. Far from it. It means you stop obsessing over the outcome. Trust that you are doing what needs to be done, and then release the need for immediate results. Let go of the idea that things need to happen a certain way. What you've asked for has already been set into motion, and it will manifest at the right time in the right way. The moment you release your attachment, you invite ease and flow into your life. You stop fighting against the current and start riding with it. This isn't about passivity. It's about being open, flexible, and ready to receive what is already yours. When you let go, you're not giving up on your dreams. You're surrendering to the process, allowing it to unfold naturally. It's in the letting go that you create space for the universe to deliver what you've asked for in a way that aligns perfectly with your highest good. When you release attachment, you free yourself from stress and anxiety, opening the door to abundance. What you've been waiting for isn't something to chase. It's already on its way, and it will find you when you're ready to receive it. Imagine waking up every day with a deep sense of appreciation for everything in your life, knowing that the universe is constantly providing for you. When you truly adopt this mindset, something magical happens. Opportunities flow to you effortlessly, and wealth becomes a natural extension of your thoughts and energy. The secret to creating abundance is not in chasing it, but in recognizing that it's already all around you.so. How do you make this shift? It starts with one simple thing: gratitude. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you don't, you invite more of the good into your life. This isn't just about saying thank you for the big things like a new job or a windfall of money. It's about noticing the small moments, the warmth of the sun, the kindness of a stranger, the opportunity to breathe. These seemingly insignificant things are the building blocks of an abundant life. What most people miss is that gratitude isn't a passive feeling, it's an active practice. It's about shifting your focus from lack to abundance every single day. This means no matter how small, you begin to feel thankful for everything that comes your way. When you do this, you send a clear signal to the universe that you're ready to receive more. And here's where it gets powerful. When your heart is full of gratitude, you start to see the world differently. You begin to recognize opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You understand that wealth is not just about money. It's about the richness of life, the love you experience, the creativity that flows through you, and the sense of purpose that guides you. When you embrace this abundance mindset, the universe mirrors it back to you. You stop seeing life as a struggle or something that needs to be earned through hard work alone. Instead, it becomes a flow, a harmonious exchange of energy. The more you align with this flow, the more you attract everything you desire. But it's crucial to remember that abundance isn't a destination, it's a way of being. The more you live in a state of gratitude, the more your reality begins to shift. You'll find that the things you've been waiting for start showing up in your life, often in ways you couldn't have imagined. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's about being open to receiving and believing that abundance is your natural state. When you live with gratitude, abundance isn't just something you want, it's something you expect. And once you reach that point, Everything you've ever dreamed of will find its way to you. The key to manifesting anything, especially something as specific as $10,000 in 30 days, is consistency. Every single day, you must engage in practices that reinforce your desire and align your energy with your goal. But here's the truth. Most people fail because they don't stick to their practices long enough to see the results. It's not magic, it's a process, and like any process, it requires your daily attention and dedication. Imagine you're building a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it becomes. Manifestation works in the same way. The more you consistently put in the work, the more your belief in your ability to create your desired reality strengthens. It's not enough to think about your goals once a week or hope they'll somehow appear. If you're not actively training your mind, your thoughts will naturally drift back to the old patterns of doubt and scarcity. That's why the daily practice is so critical. Every morning, start by setting a clear intention for the day. Whether it's through affirmations, visualization, or simply feeling gratitude for the abundance already present in your life, get yourself into a state where you're mentally and emotionally aligned with what you want to attract. This isn't a one-off exercise. It's something you do every single day without fail. Think of it as planting seeds. Each day you practice, you're watering those seeds, and eventually, you'll start to see them grow. The power of daily practice lies in repetition. It's not just about saying affirmations mindlessly, it's about genuinely feeling and experiencing them. When you say, "I am attracting $10,000 into my life," don't just repeat it like a chant. Feel the emotions of having that money already in your life. How does it feel to have that abundance? What does it allow you to do? The more you connect emotionally with your desires, the faster you'll attract them. And don't just stop at morning practices. Throughout the day, keep the energy alive. Every time you think about your goal, remind yourself that it's already happening. Visualize the money flowing into your life. Imagine yourself living in that reality. You don't need to focus on it all day, but every time you catch yourself thinking about it, direct your thoughts back to your intention. The key takeaway? Consistency. Trust that your daily efforts are shaping your reality, and keep at it. The results will follow. The truth is, manifesting $10,000, or anything you desire, isn't about waiting for the perfect moment or some external miracle. It's about the inner shift you make, the belief you hold, and the actions you take each and every day. The universe is responding to your energy, your thoughts, and the feelings you radiate, and when you align yourself with the abundance you seek, you'll be amazed at how quickly it begins to flow into your life. You already have everything you need within you to create the life you want. But you have to claim it. The secret is in your daily practices, those small, intentional moments where you center yourself, where you align with your desires, and where you believe deeply that it is possible. Manifestation isn't passive. It's a dynamic process, a constant exchange between your thoughts and the world around you. The money you desire is already on its way. But you must trust the process. Let go of impatience, and trust that what's meant for you will come at the right time. When you start practicing daily, and when you connect emotionally with your desires, you're sending out the signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. You're training yourself to hold the vibration of abundance, and that's the key to unlocking the flow of wealth into your life. Don't stop now. Keep going. Trust in the daily work, the small moments that compound over time. Your goal is closer than you think. It's all within your reach, and with each passing day, you're getting closer to that $10,000, and even beyond that, you have the power to create your reality. The question is, are you ready to claim it? Keep believing, keep practicing, and watch as your dreams turn into your new reality.